What's going on, guys? Video Game Expert here, and in today's video we're going to learn how to repair the charging port on your PlayStation 4 controller. If we take a closer look inside the charging port, you can see that that middle tab is bent. That is preventing us from attaching our charging cable and connecting the controller to the console, or even charging the controller at all. So we're going to go ahead and repair that today. As always, all tools will be linked in the video's description. Today we'll need a screwdriver with a small Phillips head bit, a small flathead bit, needle nose pliers, our replacement charger port, as well as a replacement ribbon cable we may need in case the original is damaged. We'll start off today's repair by grabbing our screwdriver and putting in our small Phillips head bit. We'll flip the controller over and remove 1, 2, 3, 4 Phillips head screws. If your controller will no longer charge or does not sync to the console when the cord is connected, this repair is most likely what you'll need to do to fix that problem. With all 4 screws removed, we're going to want to separate the casing of the controller, so grab right here and pull apart, and we'll use that same technique to separate the other side. Once separated, we need to focus on the 2 plastic tabs that are inside right here, so we'll grab our screwdriver and we'll pop in that small flathead bit. We're going to want to take our flathead screwdriver and wedge it right in here and twist it back and forth, separating each side of the plastic housings on the controller. With those 2 halves separated, we'll go ahead and flip over the controller, and basically we're going to pull up and out, separating the 2 halves of the controller here, but make sure to be careful because there's still a ribbon cable that connects the 2 pieces, so just go ahead and grip that firmly and pull that straight out. This back portion right here is what we're going to focus on, so we'll just set the front of the controller to the side, and we'll take a closer look here. This green little part is what's causing all our problems, so that's what we're going to replace. 9 times out of 10, there's nothing wrong with the original ribbon cable, so we'll just use that with the new replacement part. We'll need to remove this white plastic piece in order to get to the charging port, so we'll take our flathead screwdriver, insert it right underneath, and then just pry it straight up, and it should slide right out like so. Next, we'll use that same technique and pry right underneath this clear plastic piece, and it should pop right off. Now we have access to the charging port board, so what we'll need to do is just throw in our Phillips head screwdriver bit, and then we'll remove that 1 Phillips head screw out of the charging port. Using the same prying method from before, get right underneath the board and pry straight up, and it should pop right off. From there you can take it and pull it straight out. If that plastic piece comes out, it's alright, just go ahead and set it to the side. And from there, I like to remove this little piece of tape from the charging port. And lastly, I'll remove this ribbon cable by gripping it firmly and pulling it straight out. Now there are several different charging ports for the PlayStation 4 controller, so what you'll need to do is open your controller first before you order it and find out which version you need. Once you know that you have the right replacement charging port, go ahead and grab the old one and yeet! Now we're just basically going to go in reverse order to install the new charging port. The only difference on this charging port is it has a small plastic piece that clamps up and down, so just open that and then we'll slide that ribbon cable right in, and we'll close that plastic piece back over. With the ribbon cable properly attached, we'll go ahead and grab that charging port and drop it right into place. Next, we'll go ahead and grab our screwdriver with our Phillips head bit, and we'll reinsert that 1 Phillips head screw into the board. Next, we'll pop back in this plastic piece. If you enjoyed the video or it helped you out with a similar problem of your own, don't forget to leave a like, comment down below any ideas you have for future videos that you'd like to see, make sure to subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to ring that bell to make sure you're notified every time a new video is posted. Once you have that sticker back in place where you want it, go ahead and we'll grab this plastic piece here. There's a small tooth that's going to fit right under the slot in the plastic, and then it'll just drop right into place. Now we'll just reinstall this final white plastic piece, and to do that we're going to slide it in from the left and then just drop it straight down, and it should slide right into place. If all of that looks and feels secure, we're going to reattach the controller ribbon cable to the front of the controller, like so. This next part can get a little tricky, so take your time and be patient. You just want to kind of line up those plastic pieces in between the L1 and R1s. Once you have that done, you're going to want to pull that plastic around the bottom of the controller. Once it kind of fits into place, all you have to do is squeeze the controller together, and then you should hear everything click right into place. Then just give all the buttons a good press to make sure everything feels as it should. Before we screw in those last 4 Phillips head screws in the back of the controller, let's just go ahead and test it now, so that way we don't have to take those out later if something went wrong. So we'll just grab our charging cord and we'll plug it right into the controller. So if we press this PlayStation button and the light comes on, that means we have successfully changed out the charging port in our PlayStation 4 controller. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, all that good stuff. And as always, thanks for watching, guys.